Ladies and gentlemen, this amateur grappling match is set at a catch weight of 220 pounds, and it is set for one 10-minute round. And it is brought to you by our friends at Valerie Kemp CPA. First, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage tonight to grapple at a height of 6 feet even. His weight, 212 pounds. He trains with FBS Combat Club and he fights out of Knoxville, Tennessee. I present to you Trevor Linderman. And his opponent across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. He steps into the cage tonight at a height of 5 feet 6 inches. His weight, 221 pounds. He trains with Somerset Martial Arts and he fights out of Somerset, Kentucky. I present to you Taylor Burton.
Great way to start off
Here
this
at
match.
Aries Fight Series, when we have a grappling match, we say one simple thing: let the music play.
I always enjoy the first bout of the evening when it's a grappling bout, Houston, because you always give me an insight.
It's a great way to get warmed up through. But I don't know why, but I feel like I've seen Trevor Linderman compete before. I just can't remember when and where, but tough guy. You see him immediately go for that head tie. Little separation here. Trevor with a pretty good height advantage as you see him with a little duck over here. And he's just going to be standing over Taylor Burton.
And Burton staying composed. You know, it's a long 10-minute round.
Oh,
you don't want to
Trevor
get yourself...
Linderman immediately going for the neck.
Good roll out of it there by Burton. That's
Again into the neck. That is tight guillotine here. And he's got good control here.
I remember watching Ben Rothwell at the highest levels of the sport winning fights with that. What is that, a 5-finger choke, Houston?
Yeah, exactly right. It's kind of a one-handed guillotine, and I kind of like the setup that Trevor had for it. Good opportunity to take full mount here. Against the cage, a little difficult, but Trevor Linderman, very athletic guy early on in this one and only round.
Yeah, we're reaching the 1 minute mark, and what I would say is that the physique of Linderman, when he gets on top of you, it is going to be hard because he's athletic and he's big.
I didn't hear the weight, but I did hear that he was 6 foot. I think he's every bit of over 200, probably 205, 210 it looks like.
Well, right now he's giving Taylor Burton all he can handle as he flips over into, what is that, half?
Yeah,
half guard.
Like he's in half guard now, but tough spot with his kind of back against the cage here, but I think they're both trying to make some distance from that. We got Taylor Burton with a Death by Wristlock shirt on. We'll see if a wristlock is up his alley tonight.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, we haven't seen a jiu-jitsu match in this venue run by wristlock. We see a gift wrap here. I like that.
That is a technique that in MMA bouts, if you secure that.
Man, yeah, and we see Trevor immediately setting up this Kimura here. Oh.
Hey, intelligent defense there from Taylor Burton. Obviously, he's not where he wants to be right now, but he is intelligently defending.
Yep.
A lesser competitor might have succumbed.
This gift wrap is one that I like. This is one of my favorite submissions as a gift wrap. It's very underutilized, and it leads to Americana, Kimura from here. So I really like seeing that setup from Trevor Linderman.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but what he does is he secures the arm over there, and then he's almost going for like a triangle press, you know, like an arm triangle?
Yeah, exactly right. And the goal of a gift wrap, and it's a hard submission to get on higher levels, but the goal of it is to get that arm across the neck and then switch sides, reach under the head and pull that arm all the way through, so you're really getting choked by your own arm.
Well, you can see that Burton has defended the submissions thus far, but his face is beat red because Linderman's been squeezing on his head now for about a minute and a half.
And Linderman's doing a great job keeping pressure and control against the chest and doing a lot of chest-to-chest with Taylor Burton, and that is exhausting. He might win by a mother's milk smother here, and I think that's what he's going for.
What's that called?
A mother's milk smother.
Oh,
or
my
just,
goodness.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that submission before.
Yeah, it's one that you see a lot from the Donaher camp. They'll do a lot of mother's milk submission. There's one that's called the Jiu-Jitsu Giant. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and he had won 4 in a row from that. So it's really just a chest to face, and you.
I'm always
pull
trying to keep
as
up
you
with these
push down.
submission names. I just had to ask. I had not heard that one, you know?
Yeah, we're going for an armbar here, and I like Trevor's setup for that too. That was clean.
This is dangerous here for Burton.
It's a nice triangle here. He's just got to get the angle. If he can get the inside of that, the left leg, and that is the tap.
Gonna do it. What a relentless pace
Wow.
from Linderman. I mean, Burton probably stopped 15 submission attempts before succumbing. That was really a masterclass there from Trevor Linderman.
Yep, great move there from Linderman. I think I might have to ask him about if he was setting up for the Mother's Milk Smother there.
I mean,
it's relatively new, so I was kind of excited to see it.
Okay, that makes me feel good. You know,
yeah.
Student of the game.
It's
you're
one that's
breaking
like
out.
it's used in practice a lot, but not too much in competition. As you've been seeing it more in competition from bigger guys. So
I mean,
it's
that's
kind of
just brutal.
exciting.
And you look at the chest on Linderman, that would be the guy who could pull that off.
You got it.
Well, a great bout. It was just before the 7-minute mark. Submission victory for Trevor Linderman in our submission grappling contest. First of the night.
Yep.
We'll make this one official.
Excellent grappling action to start off the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 minutes and 40 seconds, your referee, Harlan Bolton, has brought a stop to this match. Your winner, by way of submission due to triangle choke, Trevor